Did you see the jobs report today? Oh, we got a nice 303,000 jobs added to the U.S. economy. Way more than anybody thought. I mean, we were only looking for, 200,000 that economists thought that we'd actually get added. Not that 300,000 is really enough. You need 300 to 350,000 just to keep pace with population growth. Of course, that was in the old days, before you had millions of people coming here undocumented. I don't know how many you need now to keep pace with population growth, because nobody even knows what our population growth is, because nobody actually knows how many people are here illegally in this country. But it's starting to show up in job numbers. Imagine that. This is crazy. So Drew and I heard this clip on CNBC, and I was like, whoa, wait a second. What is going on here? Let's listen to Steve Leisman. He's their longtime economics correspondent, and he's trying to break down these numbers, and he says something that's pretty interesting. It's real quick. Let's play it.
The CBO just upgraded by like 4 million the number of immigrants that are in this country, documented, I guess, and undocumented as well. Those folks are showing up in the payroll report.
Excuse me? Undocumented immigrants, migrants are in our payroll report? Well, how could that be? I mean, they're undocumented, right? Like, what the heck is going on? I'm wanting to know. Well, so is my other former colleague, Jim Cramer, over at CNBC. And he asked Lael Bernard, she's like the one that everybody thought might actually become the next Fed chief, might be in line even for Treasury if Biden were to get elected again, which is a gigantic if and probably a no. Anyway, let's listen to her try and explain this.
Will you please disclose how many work permits you've issued? We don't know. The economists don't know. We also don't know what's the real numbers, because the Census Bureau has not accounted for immigrants properly. Can you give us a sense on work permits right here, right now?
Yeah, so I can't give you any specific numbers. I'm looking at the jobs market from this morning. You're looking at the same numbers. What we see is that the employment to population ratio is very strong.
She can't give us any numbers? She can't tell us how many people are illegal migrants that are being counted in this jobs report that mysteriously comes out way better than anybody thought. I mean, they're flying people in the dead of the night. Elon Musk has been tweeting away about that one because, well, there's a whole lawsuit going on. Effectively, they're using your taxpayer dollars, ladies and gentlemen, your hard-earned money, to fly people into this country that don't have the right permits and the right, red tape, etc., to be here, right, that are illegally here, and they're flying them into your city, a city near you, brought to you by you. And then they show up in these job numbers. And it's so important. It's so important for Joe Biden that he get those job numbers up, that it look like he's adding jobs into the economy. Wages aren't going anywhere, but why would they? I mean, if you have illegal migrants willing to work for literally far less than a lot of Americans would work for, then why would wages go up? In fact, if anything, you might see wages go down. Oh, well, that gives our Federal Reserve more room because wages aren't growing much. So maybe that's a good thing. Maybe they can do a little more. I'm sorry. This is wrong. They should not be counted in these numbers, but they should be counted in that. I mean, if we don't know how many people are here. I mean, you mean to tell me we don't know how many people are here? The estimates are actually higher than the 4 million you heard. I've seen as high as 8, as high as 11 million that have just come in since Joe Biden became the president of the United States. Well, he welcomed them, do not forget. He welcomed them. He said in 2020 in the Democratic debate, he encouraged a surge at the border. I mean, big old welcome sign. Like, look, we're a welcoming nation. I get it. But you actually have to come here legally. Thank you very much. And you're not going to screw up the economy for the rest of the people that are here legally. Not if Donald Trump has anything to say about it. But Joe Biden, it's game on, for goodness sakes. And this will, ladies and gentlemen, cost him the election. This is the economy and the border all trapped up in one with one big red shiny bow, because it's a pile of you-know-what that's getting delivered onto your doorstep, courtesy of this president and his wacky administration.